Hi, Gina with YA Fiction Freaks, and yes, my bookshelf is a mess. This is actually a heater, if you could see this down here. It's like a little fireplace. You can't see the whole bookshelf, but it's a wreck. But I have a library haul, and then I also have two things that I actually bought that I want to show you. But I'm going to start with the library haul. I'm going to save the best ones for last, actually. I got these two books. I'll show them at the same time. They're by V.C. Andrews, and book number 1 is Daughter of Light, and book number 2 is Daughter of Darkness. And I hope that's not too glary, but I haven't read a V.C. Andrews. She's the one that did Flowers in the Attic, if you guys have ever read that series. And I really liked that when I was probably a younger teenager. And so I just happened to see these. It's kind of a newer, it's called the Kindred series. I'm sorry, this is book 1 and this is book 2. I just saw that on here. But I hope I can get to these because I always loved hers. They're like they're mystery and suspense. And honestly, because I've loved her, I've read a couple other her series that I've loved too. And Angie also has. We always pass them back and forth. But when I saw this series at the library, I just went ahead and grabbed it. So I'm gonna... And see, the book 2 must have recently come out because it's got the new on it. So, I really want to read those. I was excited to find this. It's Iron-Hearted Violet by Kelly Barnhill. And this is a children's series. Man, that glare is terrible. It's like a little girl and she's on a dragon. So, that's pretty cool. And on the back of it, it says the end of their world begins with a story. This one. And it's got like a castle that you can't hardly see because of the glare. But the reason I really like this is because it must be a big time kind of fantasy because it's got the whole map and everything. And it's not real thick. And it's actually a short length book too. It's not very long. But so I'm looking forward to doing that. I thought it just might be kind of adventurous and fantasy and easy, and I thought maybe I could read it to my daughter. And then I got one that you all know, Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Chris Colfer. And I won't say a lot about this book because you guys have already probably heard of it, but just to compare, if you've seen this book, these two are about the same size. So I'm looking forward to this one, actually, to see how his writing is. And then I got a Christmas book. I've really been wanting to read a Christmas story, and the funny thing is, during the Christmas season, I don't think I've ever read like a Christmas book that I can remember. So at the library they had all these out, and this is Heather Vogel Frederick, Home for the Holidays, and it's the Mother-Daughter Book Club. And apparently there's other ones out like that, and I love this. It's like a silver foil, but yeah, there's actually others to this series, and these were really cool because like these are presents stacked up, but it looks like these are books on the other one. So I thought that would be good. So hopefully I'm going to start this pretty soon in the Christmas season. And then The Wave Walker's Pirate Curse by Kaya Meyer. This is really cool. I know it's got a glare, but she looks like pirate-ish. And then there's a boy back here, and then there's a ship back here blowing up. It actually almost looks like a cruise ship, which is kind of weird. And then there's like these little demon-like, I don't know what you'd call them, look like lizard kind of things coming out. And she's got a sword across her side there. So she's got these really cool bracelets too. But the reason I got this is because I absolutely love the Bloody Jack series by L.A. Myers. I'm on now I'm getting ready to start book 9. I just got done with 8. I've been flying through them. I listened to the audios. They're so awesome. Just as good as Harry Potter, which I would never say about any book, but it is the Bloody Jack series by L.A. Meyer. And the reason I got this book is because it's a pirate, and the Bloody Jack series is got a lot of pirate themes, and to me it could be a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It's so good. And I'm planning on doing one big review of the whole Bloody Jack series. I'll probably do one with some spoilers and one without, so I'll let you guys know. Because I just want to promote that series, not because I'm anything that I get out of it whatsoever, but I love it and I want everybody to read it, and I'd love for it to be #1, and so I will be doing that after I get, at the beginning of the year, I'll be done with, by the time I get done with book 10, I'm going to do one big series on that. Then I got Throne of Glass by Sarah Maas, M-A-A-S, and I thought this was a pretty cool cover, and I'm looking forward to it, and it actually, the chapters are kind of cool, how it does it. But I know I've heard a lot about this on YouTube from other booktubers, so I really wanted to read that one. I don't know how I'm going to get to all these. But then I got some movies. I got VeggieTales, The Toy That Saved Christmas. And then I got VeggieTales, Lord of the Beans, because we're all to Lord of the Rings right now, of course, with Hobbit coming out. We watched The Fellowship of the Ring the other night, my kids and I, and then... So I got that. And then I got Hugo, which I've wanted to buy, but I just haven't. If you haven't seen this movie, it's awesome. It's got such good, awesome, colorful, and graphics, and it's pretty cool. So I got that to rewatch. And then I got 2 books. Got one, The Hobbit, and everybody knows that's by J.R.R. Tolkien, and I actually I've read this before, but because of the movie coming out, I wanted to read it, and the cool thing was, it's like brand new. You could tell no one has checked it out of the library or read it. If they did check it out, they didn't read it, because the spine isn't bent. It's got pictures. It's so cool, but I love the movie. I actually have The Hobbit, the real one, the cover, but I wanted the movie one to read, so just because I like the picture and stuff. So I'm going to reread this. And then I also got Walking with Frodo, which is really cool. It's by Sarah Arthur. It's a devotional journey through the Lord of the Rings. I have another book that's called The Faith Journey Through Fantasy Stories or something like that. And it's got Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter. And it's really awesome to kind of see, even though all those weren't meant to be Christian themed, there are many Christian themes throughout those stories, and someone did a book about it, and I loved it. And that's kind of what this is, Walking with Frodo. Walking with Frodo. So I thought that would be kind of cool. It's got Bible verses and different themes that run through Frodo's life. And then I got a 2013 year in a box calendar. I bought this, and it's Maxine, and I think she's funny. And so it's just like every day, it's like this. Every day, like you get to peel that off, and it's got the month, the whole month, and then the day, and then it's a little funny thing from her. I have a Harry Potter one on my desk for Breaking Dawn, for Deathly Hallows, which I had all year, but I thought I wanted to get something kind of funny, so I got that. And I have one more book, but I'm going to do that in a separate video because it's going to take a lot. I'm really excited about it, and I bought it off of Amazon, so I'm going to end this video for now. That was my library haul and my calendar for this year that'll be sitting on my work desk, and hope you guys are having a great Christmas, and happy reading. See you guys.